What's up, guys? It's your girl, Say What? And females too. So I know it's females that watch me, but more so, I have a fella type, guy type following. So it is what it is. Now, today I want to sit up here and talk about self-worth. Self-worth. So I seen a post today to make me sit up there. Let me put this out the way right here. And want to get on this subject and talk about it. Self-worth, y'all. Without self-worth, you have nothing. What make us as human beings and individuals feel like we need anybody to validate us? Shouldn't be. Shouldn't be. Because if you have self-worth, you should already be validated, right? Okay? So I decided to talk about this topic because of what I seen. I seen one of my friends posted, oh, well, I don't want to single her out, but she posted, yo, pretty much basically, y'all, she got a good guy that is there for her, that treat her right and everything. So now she's questioning herself. Like, when I say questioning herself, it's like having self doubt, wanting to know if she's worthy or not, and things like that. So when I sit up there and say self worth, having self worth will have you questioning yourself. Are you worthy? Are you worthy of what's been given to you? Are you worthy of receiving? Are you worthy of accepting the gift that God has given to you? So when I sit up there and say this, like, it's just like so many people, and I can speak on experience. My nose is itching, but I can speak on experience, y'all. I've been in so many relationships where it has fallen because who I'm with lacks self-worth. And when you lack self-worth, you tend to overthink and sabotage what you have. Okay? So let me break it down deeper. Hold on one second. That's on my mind. Let me break it down deeper. So when you lack self-worth, if you're in a relationship, I'm gonna give you a scenario, okay? If you're in a relationship with somebody and you used to being dogged out all your life, dogged out all your life, finally you find somebody to treat you right, okay? Find somebody to treat you right. Then all of a sudden, you wonder if it's too good to be true. If this can happen to me, is this real? No, it's too good to be true. So then you self sabotage, and you self sabotage your relationship, which is crazy. And a lot of people, man, sit up and pray to find their soulmate, somebody to treat them right, somebody to be good to them. And then once they get it, they dog them out and mistreat them, y'all. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Because it don't. So that's why I wanted to sit up here and get up on this topic and discuss it. Self sabotage. When you're not used to having anything, or should I say anyone, that would accept you for you, treat you the way that you need to be treated, treat you nice. Then once you get it, you don't know how to handle it. You start questioning yourself. Thoughts run in your mind. This and all that. And it's too good to be true. That's what you think. So you self-sabotage. You self-sabotage. But it could be a blessing. that you prayed for, a blessing that you asked God to send you, but you self-sabotage because you wonder in your mind, because of the past, what you've been through, the hurt past, the relationship hurt from the past. You self-sabotage because you wonder. Instead of taking a time out to give the person a chance, see what they're about, and let things flow. Don't get your feelings involved too quickly and see where it may lead. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you all this because I've been here, man. I've been here. I'm the one who was always giving, y'all. Always giving. But a relationship works two ways. You can't have one person that's giving and you be involved with somebody who's not. The relationship will always self-destruct, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, to me, in a relationship, self-sabotage would be someone who is in a relationship and they wonder what if. Just because of the what ifs. What if it don't work this way or whatnot? You tend to self-sabotage because of overthinking in your mind. You tend to wonder, what if it's not right? But then that's when you take the time out to find if it's right. Find within you. We all have, let me sit up there and say this. We all have what you have, what you call intuition. You got your intuition. You have your self gut feeling within. We have deep knowing. It's up to us to listen to it. You know deep within if something is right or wrong. You hear that voice, man. That quiet, still voice. You hear it. But see, me, I'm gifted and I can see anyway. You know what I'm saying? But in the past, I could see, but I guess I was fighting against it. You know what I'm saying? If that's the correct term to say. But I could more so, me, I'm the type of person, I can more so see what my friends and my family is going through as far as me being psychic and gifted versus me and my relationships. When it came to my relationships, I had to really sit up there and listen to my intuition. But other than that, man, I could tell anybody anything that they need to know. I'm highly gifted and I'm very intuitive. And that's another gift I have. So my friends and even strangers, man, just like today, man, I sit up there. I just went for a car wash, not a car wash, because y'all know I got a truck. I went for a truck wash, and this man, he was like, "Oh, I was wondering where my big tipper and blah blah blah, my big tipper went." So I was like, "Yo, I know I go to different car washes and stuff like that." So he started venting to me, and I'm not gonna sit up there and say what he was talking about because I want to keep it confidential. But people, I meet these strangers, man, they start venting to me, and I sit up there. Once I sit up there and tell them things I see, they look at me like they seen a ghost. Like, for instance, my brother's sister, I start telling her stuff, and she said, "Oh my God, Shonda, have you hacked into my messages or something? How do you know this?" But I just know what I know. So I have a gift where I can see people. I've been like this since I was a kid, and I kind of got off the subject, but I'm gonna get back on subject. Self-worth. If you don't have self-worth, you don't know your value. You don't realize your value, and you can never truly stand in your power. You can never fully have a functional relationship. You can have a relationship, but in order for it to be fully functionally, it has to be balanced out, y'all. Balanced out, not within you, but it has to be balanced out within that person too. So you have to know your self-worth. You have to have self-love. You have to have morals, your values, and honesty. Okay, in order to make any relationship work. Any relationship work. Up front, y'all, if you don't have that, it's not going to work. You can't sit up there and be the only one bringing this, and then you got somebody else that's constantly bringing you down. Okay, you can't sit up there and expect to be the only one that's being genuine and honest, and then your significant other is not doing the same. You can't sit up there and expect to have self-worth or self-value, leadership qualities, and your significant other is not doing the same. It won't work. You have to sit up there and get somebody that's on the same page as you, or find a balance. Okay? A balance. But self-worth is important, as much as important as to have self-love. Both of them go hand in hand. Without self-worth and self-love, you don't have nothing. How can you sit up? Well, people can be in relationships all day long. All day long, y'all. And if you don't have self-love, like the last video that I spoke up on, and self-worth, how can you sit up there and expect your relationship to work when you don't have neither? It's just like you going in blindly, and you just want love, so you just do it. It's not the case, y'all, because it won't work. You will find yourself in relationships that fail all the time. All the time. That's why self-love and self-worth is the key. It's important. And it's so much more, man. It goes deeper than you think, than you know. That's why it's just like most people sit up there, oh, I done gave my all and this and that. You're choosing the wrong people. You're choosing the wrong people. Learn to have self-love, self-worth. Respect yourself. Learn to love yourself. Learn to have self-worth before you sit up there and get out to date anybody. Because if you don't, it will fail. If you don't, you will come across people that will manipulate you, that will take advantage of you. You hear me? So it's important. And that's a topic that I felt like I needed to get on tonight, you know? Anyway, I hope y'all having a nice night. It's your girl, Say What.